Hello and welcome everyone. Today is the first video of a series I'll be creating for the year. I create creatures out of Hershey Kisses around the holidays, and since we're in February, today is going to be Cupid. So some of the items that you will need are obviously Hershey Kisses, and then some hole punches. And these hole punches I'll be using throughout the year, so once you purchase them, you can use them again and again. So for Cupid's face, we will be using a 3/4 inch hole punch, a heart punch. This is a 1 inch. You can use any size that you choose. The Cupid wings, a 1.5 inch floral punch. For the base, a 1 inch hole punch. And for the hair, just a traditional punch. I like the kind that catches the paper and it keeps things together and cleaner. You will also need some type of pen. I like Micron. And then paper, I use cardstock. It's a little stiffer than regular paper, but it's just a really fun type of paper to work with. So I like to get the 6x6. They come in different sizes. But as you can see, this one is a 100 pack that has so many fun different colors. So I'll be all set for all the holidays. And then adhesive, Elmer's glue, and a glue gun. So let's go ahead and get started. So I like to start with the head first. So I just dip a little stick in glue, put it at the top of the circle, and then put the hair starting at the top, very top of the circle. I put the bangs, 2 more pieces on the sides. 4 tends to be a good number, and it gets the idea across. And then I set that off to the side to dry. I did make some of these ahead of time, so once they are dry, then you put the face on. And I teach yoga. I leave these at the end of a yoga mat after students come out of relaxation, so I tend to have the eyes closed. It seems to be more peaceful, and I'll have my cupids smiling today. Okay. I then go to the wings. So the wings are made out of a floral pattern, and if you could just think of this as 3 hearts put together. So with a scissors, I cut out one of the hearts, and I actually have a technique where you line the scissor up with the crease, the indentation across from the dent, and it just makes it a really nice set of wings. So I'm doing the same thing on this side, just cutting towards the center. You could use this heart for something else if you choose, but then I clean it up by just taking the little spikes off. And what you end up with is a little butterfly. So with the butterfly, you then fold it in half and crease it just so that it's nice and strong. Okay, but that'll be the wings. Once the wings are created, then I go to the hearts. And as I said before, you can write any message on the heart. I'm just going to put "Hi Cutie" today. So I have the head, the wings, the heart, and now the base. The base can really be created with anything. For this pattern and this design, I chose to create a little circle mat representing yoga, but then you can use your hot glue gun. You can use Elmer's glue as well, but just put a little dot on there, 1 more, and then you have your base. And then the final piece that you need is your Hershey Kiss, and I like to cut the tails off. You really don't need them. Everybody knows these are Hershey's. And then you just kind of roll it around a little to create a point. So now putting it all together, I start again with the head. So just a little glue on the tip, put the head on. And the nice thing about hot glue is it dries really fast. I then like to put the heart on, and my Cupid is holding a heart with a special message. She's starting to come to life. And I finish with the wings. And you just turn it to the side and put a strip of glue down so that the crease of the wings is supported. So This does dry quickly, so if you want to center, make sure that you turn it and center it, but then you can open the wings so that you can see them. And then the final piece is one more dot of glue, and you set your pretty little cupid on her base, press it down a little, and there you have your cupid.